change these mixed numbers into improper fractions, right? So we learn about mixed numbers, we learn about improper fractions. So now this one is a mixed number with a whole number in front of it and then a fraction that follows it, correct? That's what we call a mixed number. Now, how do we go into an improper fraction? And remember also for improper fraction, that means what? The top number is going to be higher than the bottom number. So the numerator is going to be higher than the denominator, correct? So let's go at it. So we have 3/8. And then how do we do that is by taking the whole number, multiply by the denominator, and whatever we get, we add to the numerator. That means what? 3 is multiplying 8. Put that in parentheses, and then whatever I get, I add the 3 to it over 8. So the denominator does not change, stays the same. And then after you finish, ladies and gentlemen, if there is anything to reduce, that means if the number that you get as a result can be reduced to the lowest terms, you have to do that. So let's go at it. So we have 3 times 8, which is 24. So it's 24 plus 3 over 8 afterwards, correct? So that would give us what? 24 plus 3 is 27. 27 over 8. Now, the next question is, can you reduce this one? That means, is there any number that can go into 27 and 8 evenly? If there is any number like that, you still gotta reduce it. If there's none, that'll be your final answer. Because remember, that's a common mistake that people make, is that we are so happy, doing well, we know we're on the right track, we do the work, and then we forget that we can still reduce it. Because in the normal course of things, if you don't reduce your fractions, there will be points deducted. I'm telling you right now how it works in the real world, okay? So in this case, can we reduce by anything? Is there any number that can go into 27 3 evenly? No. Okay, so this will be our final answer, okay? Second question, 54 and 2/5. So 54 is our whole number here, and then the fraction is 2 over 5. So then that means we're going to multiply 54 by 5 and then add 2 to it. So it's going to be 54 times 5 and then plus 2 over 5, right? So definitely 54 times 5 is going to give us, you can go ahead and then do it, okay? You don't have to use a calculator for this, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Remember that. So you say 54 times 5, okay? 5 times 4, 20. Okay, 2 on the side. So 5 times 5, 25 plus 2, 27. Okay, so it's 270. So it's 270 plus 2. Okay, and then that will give us what? That will give us 272 over 5. And then the next question is there any number that can go into 5 and then can go into 272 at the same time? Can we have that? Now in this case, evenly, okay, evenly. So we wouldn't have that, so this would be your final answer, 272 over 5. So let's go to the last one here. So you have 10 and then 1 over 8 as a mixed number. So we're trying to change that into an improper fraction. So again, you take the whole number and then you multiply by the denominator. So it's 10 times 8. And then whatever you get, you add 1 to it over 8. Okay? So what would that give you? 10 times 8 is 80. So you got 80 plus 1 is equal to 8. So it's going to give us what? 81 over 8. And then 81 over 8 will be your final answer, because in this case also, you are not going to be able to find a number that can go into 8 and 81 evenly. So you just keep it as your final answer. And this is what we do when we want to change mixed numbers into improper fractions, okay? So very soon we're also going to have some questions that you guys are going to solve for, okay? So you guys are going to be involved.